Welcome to Slow Clear English. Learn English with clarity and confidence, one word at a time.
Hello and welcome to Slow Clear English. I'm Oliver. In this podcast, we speak slowly and clearly to help you understand real English.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lucy.
Before we start, Lucy, can I ask something?
Of course.
If you enjoy learning English with us,
Please like the video, subscribe to the channel.
and if this episode helps you,
Leave a comment and tell us what you think.
it really helps the channel.
And it helps us know you're listening.
All right, let's begin.
Let's begin. So today we are doing a deep dive into what is, for me, a very painful topic.
Painful, that's a strong word.
Well, it is. I meet students every day, you know. They're smart, they're hardworking, they've studied for years, they can read really complex books, they can understand me perfectly when I speak, but
But when they try to speak themselves?
nothing. It's just silence. Or, you know, they start with, and they get this look of panic in their eyes.
Ah, yes. The silent student syndrome, some people call it.
Exactly. I see it constantly. A student listens, they nod their head, they smile. It's clear they understand everything.
But then you ask them to answer.
And it's like their brain just shuts down.
That is such a common frustration. It's that feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your brain feels full, but your mouth feels completely empty.
Yes. One of the sources we looked at described it as having a locked voice.
Oh, that's a perfect description.
You have the key, right? You know the grammar, you know the words, but the door just will not open. Why does it happen? Is there something wrong with their brain?
No, absolutely not. Their brains are working perfectly, and that's the surprising part.
Okay.
The problem isn't the student. The problem is usually the way they learned. We have to separate two very different skills in the brain.
Which are?
Passive competence and active competence.
Passive and active. Okay, we hear those words a lot in language learning, but
Yeah.
let's really break them down. What do they actually mean?
Okay, think of a library.
Mhm.
Passive competence is like walking into that library.
Right.
You can see all the books. You can read them. You understand the stories. You are receiving information.
Okay, so that's input. I'm the reader. I'm just sitting in the chair, and the information comes to me.
Correct. Listening is passive. Reading is passive. You don't have to create anything new.
You just have to recognize what's already there.
Exactly. And active competence.
That must be the opposite then.
It is. Active competence is like, well, it's like writing a book.
Ah, okay.
It's not enough to just read anymore. Now you have to make the sentences yourself. You have to find the words from your memory, put them in the right order.
And then physically use your mouth to say them.
Yes. That's output.
Wow, that is a huge difference. It's the difference between watching a football game and actually playing in the game.
That's a perfect example.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing most learners spend all their time just watching the game
Yeah.
and not actually playing.
That's exactly it. I'd say most learners spend 90% of their time on input.
Listening and reading?
Right. And maybe only 10%, if they're lucky, on output. So they become expert listeners.
But beginner speakers? Well, it's logical when you think about it. We get good at what we practice. If you only practice listening, you'll only be good at listening.
That makes perfect sense, but it's still so frustrating for students because they feel like they should be able to speak.
They think, I know this word when I hear it.
So I should be able to say it.
But the brain stores your listening vocabulary in a different part of your mind than your speaking vocabulary. Yes. The road from your ear to your brain is like a superhighway. It's wide, it's fast. But the road from your brain to your mouth,
Yeah.
that's often just a tiny little dirt path full of rocks.
So we need to clear the rocks.
Precisely. And today, we're going to give you 8 keys to do that. These are specific methods to unlock your voice and turn that path into a highway.
I am ready. Let's start building. So our first section is about changing how we listen.
That's right. Key number 1 is active listening and shadowing.
Okay, wait. Active listening. I listen to English podcasts all the time. I listen when I'm cleaning the house or driving my car. Is that active?
That's a great habit for improving your general understanding, but that's what we call background listening.
Ah.
It's passive. Your brain is relaxed. You're mostly focusing on the dishes or the traffic, not 100% on the language. To learn to speak, you need to become a shadow.
A shadow, okay? Like a shadow follows you and copies your every move.
Exactly. Shadowing is a physical exercise for your mouth. You're not just listening for the meaning of the words, you're listening for the music.
The music, you mean like songs?
No, the music of the language itself.
Oh,
Every language has a rhythm, a melody, goes up, it goes down. We call it intonation.
Right. And English has a very specific kind of up and down music.
It does. And if you speak English with the music of your first language, it can sound a bit unnatural. Shadowing trains you to copy the English music.
Okay, so how do I do it? Repeat what I hear.
It's a bit more specific. Here's the technique. Step 1, listen to one short sentence.
Okay.
Step 2, press pause immediately. And step 3, repeat that sentence exactly as you heard it.
That sounds simple enough.
It sounds easy, but you have to be very strict with yourself. Don't just say the words.
What else is there?
You have to copy the emotion, copy the speed, copy the pauses. If the speaker sounds happy, you sound happy. If they whisper, you whisper.
So I'm basically an actor.
Yes, you are acting. This is so important because it connects your ears directly to the muscles in your mouth. It builds a bridge.
So this isn't about memorizing words.
Not at all. This is about muscle memory. Your mouth, your tongue, your lips,
Yeah.
they're all muscles. They need to learn the new dance steps of English.
I like that. It's like a dance class. I watch the teacher, then I try to move my body in the same way. I can't learn to dance just by watching someone.
That is a perfect analogy. You have to actually move your feet. Shadowing is moving your mouth.
Okay, I get it. That's a great first key. Now, key number 2. This one seems, I don't know, a little embarrassing to me.
Ah, yes. Key number 2 is create your English mode.
Which means talking to myself.
It does, yes.
Okay, but let's be honest. If I'm walking around my house talking to myself, my family is going to think I'm crazy.
They might. But this is probably the single most effective way to stop translating in your head. Tell me honestly. When you try to speak English, do you think of the sentence in your own language first?
I try not to. But yes, a lot of the time. I think the sentence, then I search for the English words, then I try to say it. It's so slow.
It's slow because your native language is acting as a middleman.
A middleman.
Yes, it's standing in the way, blocking the direct path between your thought and your speech. We want to fire the middleman.
And how does talking to myself do that?
Because you're forcing your brain to connect an object or an action directly to the English word without any pressure from a real conversation. The technique is called narrating your day.
Narrating. Like a commentator at a football match. He gets the ball, he runs, he scores a goal.
Exactly. But for your normal, maybe boring, life. So you're in your kitchen, you say out loud, I'm opening the fridge.
I am looking for the milk.
Here is the milk. It is cold.
Okay, now I'm pouring the coffee. Oh no, I spilled some. I need a paper towel.
Perfect. You see, by doing this, you're training your brain to label your reality in English. You're building that English mode.
And I'm forcing my brain to find words like fridge or spill really quickly.
Instantly, yes.
It sounds like it would be exhausting to do that all day long.
Oh, don't do it all day. You'd get a terrible headache. Just choose 10 minutes. Maybe when you're in the shower in the morning.
Shower. That's a safe place. Nobody can hear me in there.
Exactly. Make your shower the English zone. When you step into the shower, your native language has to wait outside the door.
I like that. A specific time, a specific place. It's like a ritual.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because you are alone, there is no fear. You're not afraid of making a mistake.
Right. If I don't know a word, I can just describe it. Like, I am looking for the thing to wash my hair.
Shampoo.
Right. But just searching for the word is good practice.
Fantastic practice.
Yeah. Okay, I can do that. So we have shadowing and narrating. Now let's talk about the actual words. Vocabulary. This brings us to key number 3.
Learn chunks, not single words.
I love that word chunk. It sounds like a big piece of something.
It is. In language learning, a chunk is a group of words that native speakers almost always use together. How'd you learn vocabulary in school?
Oh, with lists. Long, boring lists of single words. Cat, dog, house, run, fast. We just had to memorize them.
And that is exactly why speaking is so difficult for many people. Your brain is like a builder, right? If you only have single words, you only have single bricks.
Okay.
So to build a sentence, you have to pick up every single brick one by one and put it in the right place. I'm going to the store.
It's so much work. And it takes forever to find each brick. The other person is just waiting.
And you sound like a robot.
Yeah.
But chunks. Chunks are like ready-made walls. The bricks are already put together for you.
Okay, so you just pick up the whole wall and put it in place.
You do. Can you give me an example?
Sure. Let's take the word point. You could just learn point.
Right.
But it's much better to learn the whole chunk. Like, that's a good point.
Exactly. Or instead of just the word mean, you learn the chunk.
You know what I mean.
You know what I mean? Yes. These are shortcuts. You don't have to think about the grammar. The phrase is just It's ready to use.
Because it saves brain power. Your brain is like a computer with limited energy. And if you use chunks, you use less energy on grammar, so you have more energy to think about what you actually want to say.
That's it. Can we give our listeners a few really useful chunks they can use today?
Great idea.
Okay, here's a good one. To be honest with you.
To be honest with you, that's 5 words, but my brain just sees it as one thing.
It does. Or another one. I was wondering if.
Ah, that's a great one for polite questions. I was wondering if you could help me.
Perfect. And if you use chunks like that, you sound more fluent immediately. The listener hears a smooth group of words, not single bricks.
And it gives me time to think. I can say, to be honest with you, and while those words are coming out of my mouth, my brain is preparing the next part.
Yes, that's a huge secret of fluency. We are not constantly inventing new sentences. We are just putting together chunks we've used before.
So stop memorizing lists. Start collecting phrases.
Exactly.
Okay, key number 4. I think I know what this is. This is the one that everybody hates to hear.
I think you're right. It's speak every single day.
I knew it! But,
Yeah.
I mean, life is so busy. I have work, I have family, I'm tired. I can study for maybe 2-3 hours on a Saturday. Isn't that enough?
I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
no, it's really not.
Why not? 3 hours is a long time.
Okay, imagine you want to build big muscles. You go to the gym only on Saturday, but you stay there for 5 hours. What happens?
Well, first I get injured. Then on Sunday I can't move. And by Wednesday, my muscles feel weak again.
Exactly. Speaking a language is a physical skill. It's just like lifting weights or playing an instrument.
It uses muscles in your mouth and pathways in your brain.
Yes, and those pathways, they fade really fast. Scientists call it the forgetting curve.
The forgetting curve. That sounds like a monster that eats your memories.
But it is a monster. If you don't use your English for just 24 hours, that curve starts to go down. You begin to forget. The rust starts to form on the machine.
So I have to keep interrupting the curve.
Every single day. Frequency is so much more important than duration. 5 minutes every day is much, much better than 5 hours once a week.
5 minutes. Really? Is that enough to make a difference?
Yes, because you're keeping the engine warm. You're constantly reminding your brain that English is important and it shouldn't forget those pathways.
I guess I can always find 5 minutes. I could do the narrating in the shower thing.
There you go. That's 5 minutes right there. Consistency always beats intensity. Don't try to be a hero on Saturday. Just build a small habit for every day.
I like that. Don't be a hero. Be a habit builder.
That's the key.
Okay. Every day. No excuses. Let's move on to some tools. What if I'm studying alone? I don't have a teacher. I don't have a partner. What can I do?
This brings us to key number 5. Record your voice.
Oh, no, not this. I have to be honest, I really hate the sound of my own voice on a recording.
Almost everybody does. Why do you hate it?
It just sounds so strange. It's high-pitched, and when I hear my English, all I can hear is my accent. It sounds terrible. I just want to delete it right away.
Okay, that fear is holding you back. But first, did you know there's a scientific reason for that?
A reason I hate my voice. I just thought I had a bad voice.
No. When you speak normally, you hear your voice through the bones in your head. It's called bone conduction.
Okay.
And it makes your voice sound deeper, richer. But when you listen to a recording, you hear it through the air. That's air conduction.
And it sounds higher.
Higher and thinner. Everyone hates it because it sounds like a stranger's voice.
So it's not me, it's just physics.
It's just physics. You have to get over that feeling. Because a recording is the ultimate teacher. It tells you the truth.
Because it doesn't lie.
Exactly. When you're speaking, your brain is so busy, so stressed, you can't analyze what you're saying. But when you listen back to the recording, you're relaxed. You become your own teacher.
And I can hear my own mistakes, like, oh, I forgot to use the past tense there.
Yes. Or, not pronouncing that word correctly. You can catch your own errors.
And I suppose I can hear the good things, too. Wow, that sentence actually sounded pretty good.
Exactly. It builds your confidence because you realize you're probably better than you think you are.
So what's the plan? What do I do?
It's simple. Use the voice memo app on your phone. Ask yourself a question. Something easy like, what did I do today?
Okay. Today I went to work, then I met a friend for coffee.
Record your answer. Then, and this is the important part, you have to actually listen to it.
And can I delete it right after I listen?
You can. It's for you only. It's your private language laboratory. No one else ever has to hear it.
That makes it feel less scary. A private lab where I can make mistakes and then destroy the evidence. Okay, I will try to be brave. Key number 6 is next, role-playing.
This one is for helping you with specific high-pressure situations.
You mean things like ordering food in a restaurant or checking in at an airport?
Yes. So many students freeze in those moments. They can talk about philosophy for an hour, but when a waiter asks, still or sparkling water, their mind goes blank.
That has definitely happened to me. The pressure is on and my brain just stops.
So to fix this, you need to rehearse. Just like an actor rehearses a play, you need to visualize the conversation before it happens.
So I literally act out the scene by myself in my room.
Yes, and you have to play both parts. You're the waiter and you're the customer.
So I talk to my wall. Or my cat.
Your cat will be a very good listener. It won't interrupt. Let's try it now. You're at a restaurant. Be the waiter first.
Okay. In a different voice. Hello, what would you like to order?
Good. Now be yourself.
In a normal voice. I would like a pizza and a water, please.
Waiter again.
Certainly. Anything else for you?
See? You're creating the entire dialogue.
It feels a little silly, I have to admit, but I can see how it would work.
It works because you are predicting the questions that you're going to be asked.
Right.
So when you get to the real restaurant, your brain thinks, oh, I know this conversation. I've practiced this before.
It takes away the element of surprise.
Yes. Anxiety comes from the unknown. If you rehearse it, it becomes known. You could do this for a job interview, for going through airport security, anything.
It's like a dress rehearsal for your life.
Exactly. If you role play it 5 times at home, you won't freeze when it's real.
That is such a useful tip. Okay, we're near the end. This last section is about mindset, and I think this is probably the most important part.
I agree completely. You can have all the best techniques, but if your mind is your enemy, you won't succeed.
And this brings us to key number 7. Make friends with mistakes.
Friends. But mistakes are the enemy, aren't they?
Why do you think that?
Well, in school, if I made a mistake on a test, I got a big red X. The teacher looked disappointed. A mistake meant I was not smart. It meant I failed. Ah, the school mindset. It is so dangerous for language learners. That red pen was a monster.
Yeah, it was. I can still picture it.
If you want to speak fluently, you have to kill that monster. If you are afraid of making mistakes, you will choose to be silent.
You wait until you can say it perfectly.
And since you can never be perfect, you never speak. It's a trap.
It's paralysis.
Yes. You have to change how you see mistakes. A mistake is not failure. A mistake is data.
Data.
Yes, it's information. It shows you what you need to practice more. But even more than that, a mistake is proof that you are brave.
I like that. A mistake means I tried. If I stay silent, I make 0 mistakes, but I also make 0 progress.
Think about a little baby learning to walk. The baby stands up and falls down. It falls down 100 times.
Right.
Do we get angry at the baby? Do we say, bad baby, you made a mistake?
Of course not. We cheer. We say, good job. Get up and try it again.
You must be that parent for yourself. Be kind. You are learning something incredibly complex. You have to fall down to learn how to balance.
So there's a motto for this, isn't there?
There is. Communication, not perfection.
Communication, not perfection.
Just ask yourself one question. Did the other person understand my message?
So if I say, yesterday I go to the cinema, the grammar is wrong.
Yes, it should be went.
Oh, but did you understand what I meant?
Perfectly. I know you went to the cinema yesterday.
So I didn't fail.
No, you won. You succeeded. You communicated. The grammar will improve over time, but only if you keep trying.
That really feels like a weight has been lifted from my shoulders. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to be understood.
That's the whole point. English is a tool for connection, not an exam.
Okay. Mistakes are my new friends. It's nice to meet you. Mistakes.
That's the spirit. Now for our final key. Key number 8. Practice responding.
Right. We've talked about listening and we've talked about speaking to yourself, but a real conversation it's a two-way street.
It is. A conversation is like a game of tennis. I hit the ball to you, and you have to hit it back to me.
Listen, speak. Listen, speak. And it happens fast.
That's the real challenge. You have to train the speed of your reply. If you catch the tennis ball and you hold it for 20 seconds while you think about the perfect way to hit it.
The game stops. The other player just gets bored and walks off the court.
Exactly. So you need to train your reaction time.
How can we practice that if we don't have a partner to play tennis with?
Well, today, technology gives us amazing tools. You can use AI chatbots.
Oh, like ChatGPT or others?
Yes, and many of these apps have a voice function now. You can speak to the AI, and it replies instantly.
That's amazing. It's like having a robot tutor who is available 24/7.
And a robot that never gets tired and never, ever judges your accent or your grammar.
So it's a safe place to practice the back and forth of the tennis match.
It is. And when you practice, challenge yourself to answer quickly. Don't focus on being perfect. Just focus on keeping the ball in the air.
Keep the conversation moving.
Yes. Speed over precision, at least in the beginning. Of course, finding a real teacher or a language exchange partner is also fantastic.
But if you're alone, the tools are there. The goal is to move English from just being in your ears to coming actively out of your mouth.
That's the goal.
Wow! We have covered so much ground today. This really was a deep dive. From psychology to muscle memory.
It's a journey.
Hmm.
But these 8 keys, if you really use them, they will unlock your voice.
Let's do a really quick recap of all 8 just to help everyone remember.
Good idea.
Okay, key number 1, shadowing. Don't just listen, copy the speaker's music.
Key number 2, English mode. Narrate your day out loud to stop translating in your head.
Key number 3, learn chunks, not single words. That's a good point, is one chunk.
Key number 4, speak every single day. 5 minutes every day is better than 2 hours on a Sunday.
Key number 5, record yourself. Listen back to become your own teacher.
Key number 6, role play. Practice difficult situations like ordering at a restaurant before they happen.
Key number 7, make friends with mistakes. Communication is the goal, not perfection.
And key number 8, practice responding. Play verbal tennis with an AI or a friend to get faster.
That is a very powerful toolkit.
It is. But there is one last piece of advice.
What's that?
Don't try to do all 8 things tomorrow.
That would be too much.
It would be overwhelming. Just choose one.
Yeah.
Maybe this week you only practice narrating your day. Or you just try shadowing one sentence.
Start small.
Yes. The most important key of all is just to start. Your voice is in there. You just have to give it permission to come out.
That's wonderful advice. I think I'm going to start narrating right after this. I am now taking off my headphones.
I look forward to hearing all about it.
That's all for today.
Yes, but don't stop here.
Take your time and listen again if you need.
And practice a little every day.
If you like this episode,
Please like the video and subscribe.
and tell us in the comments.
What was easy and what was difficult.
We love reading your comments.
And we read all of them.